So what game is this? Contra?
Yeah. Okay, that's not
Joey has a friend over and it's SNES day at our house. Looks like the kids are having a really good time back there.
Mario World. It's mine and Robert's personal favorite Mario game.
Super Mario World on the SNES?
Yes, World. And it's Robert who's playing.
Oh, you're not playing at the same time?
Yeah, in the old Mario games you took turns. So we're taking turns right now. He's Luigi and I'm Mario. Personally, I'd rather be Luigi, but you know,
I'm playing a Kirby game.
Cool. All right, well, I'll be back with some pizza in a little bit.
Awesome.
Well, according to our own personal weather station at our house, we got down to 19.7 degrees last night. Hi, Ruby. Let's go get those hungry boys some pizza. It's time for me to load up some more non-holiday pictures, but here we have a kid's little wooden toy kind of posing with his own shadow. Thought it turned out kind of cool. Little bit of a filter applied for that sandpaper texture. So it's 52 degrees here in the garage. Should I really still have limited regen? So the time for the Model 3 road trip has, meet and greet has changed again. Last we had heard it was for 6 p.m. today, but they've just updated the time to 10 p.m. tonight. So we still plan to go, but I don't expect any of that coverage to make it into today's video because let's face it, we're not going to get home until 12:30, 1 o'clock in the morning probably. And, you know, I can't work that much of a miracle and get it out at my normal time. So I'll probably include that footage either as a separate video or in tomorrow's video. Yeah, anything that happens after midnight, it goes into the next day. So we're still looking forward to that, but obviously, I don't know, 6 p.m. today was pretty optimal for us, and 10 p.m. is going to be cold and dark, and it's just not optimal. Still, you know, I understand why they're having to shift it around as they drive, of course, and appreciate them doing this, and I know they're doing the best that they can to try to meet people and give people test drives and all that good stuff. So, you know, high praises to them. It's just that, you know, the time has changed to a cold, dark time for a winter day. So there's a Little Caesars right next to our Taekwondo school, and I'm headed up there to get the boys some pizza and crazy bread, which they love when they get together to play games. Yeah. I don't know if I said it or not, but our Taekwondo school takes off the week between Christmas and New Year's, and they also take off about a week around the 4th of July. That gives them 2 weeks a year of vacation. Sometimes they travel back home to South Korea to visit family. So yeah, we haven't been in Taekwondo this week for that reason. So we'll kick back off with that probably on Tuesday. Yeah. But as I go up to play the pizza, as I go up to get the pizza, I'm playing a little Pokemon Go on the way. Well, Don messaged me and asked me to pick him up a pair of sweatpants at Walmart. So, yeah. I'm parked way far away for Ruby's sake and to get steps on my Fitbit. Yesterday I only had 3,500 steps. That was just embarrassing. Yeah, gotta do better. 5,000 minimum. Mission at Walmart accomplished. The boys are going to wonder where I am with their pizza. Girls just want to shop or something like that. So Little Caesars, if you don't have them where you are, they have pizzas ready all the time. You walk in, it's like $5.50, and you walk out with a, you know, somewhat low quality but still fresh hot pizza. The kids really like the crazy bed, the cheesy garlicky bread. I almost like that more than the pizza. I honk the horn and let boys be boys. There's Walmart purchases in the red cubby. Please grab everything. There's like 3 or 4 bags, but nothing fragile. However, you should be careful how you pick it up, or you'll spill it.
I think I see stuff I like.
It's just tissue paper. Did you get it all?
Yup, I see what's inside this bag.
Oh, don't look at what's in that bag. What was I thinking? I was thinking I wanted the boys to carry it in. So Donnie, how was your run?
Nippy.
Yeah, it was a little chilly out there. It's 40 degrees out there now, though.
Nippy today.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, it was nippy.
Well, let me go see what those boys are up to. They've probably already ate half the pizza.
Only half?
Yeah, something like that. So they did actually leave us a little bit of leftover, and I really liking how I can easily get a pizza box in this refrigerator. Yep. Refrigerator's still working out good for us. And we can now shut the door, Johnny. In my next life, I think I'm going to come back as a personal shopper. Yeah. So I'm going to head out and check out what's going on at Target. Look at their Christmas clearance. Maybe a few other things in that shopping center. We'll see. And then come back. Don's fixing to pile up after his run and watch the NC State football game. And the boys are still going strong on the SNES. So I thought I'd get out for just a little bit more. Well, I'm up to 3,400 steps. This should help a little bit more. Really, that is too early. Well, Target does have a lot of stuff left, and a lot of it's 70% off. But I didn't find anything I really couldn't live without. Every time I see Starbucks at Target, I feel like the Borg is telling me resistance is futile. But somehow I'm going to manage to go past the Starbucks today. Well, I enjoyed getting out of the house to walk a little bit more and browse over here at Target. But the sun's starting to go down. It's getting a little chillier, and I'm going to head back to the house. So I suspect, like many folks with an iPhone, I've had to put batteries in several of mine. The iPhone 5 that I used to use that Joey has now, I put a battery in it during my lifetime use of it. And then I put one more battery in it right when I was giving it to Joey because it had degraded again consistently. And I've been putting off putting a new battery in my iPhone 6, despite the fact that I basically have to keep it plugged in, you know, after about an hour's worth of use it's shot. And, you know, just putting it off because $80 is $80, and if I could make do, I felt like I should. So I had really been noticing lately that my phone is very sluggish. I'm having lots of trouble doing things on it that I want to do. I have the extra storage iPhone and I have plenty of free space. You know, that's always the first thing to check is, do you have any available space, right? And I have been known to run devices out of storage, so yeah, but that's not the problem. So in the news, it came out that, you know, they were really, I guess, tamping down, I don't know what the right word is, throttling down the capacity, the speed of the iPhones based on the battery. And since now we know my battery is shot, we can see that my performance is probably bad because of the you know, what they've done software wise with because of my battery. So if they're really going to give batteries to people at $30 instead of $80 here in the next week or so, I'm going to make an appointment and I'm going to go get a new battery put in my phone, because yeah, I'm sort of at the point where I'm almost miserable with the performance. I can live with plugging in. I've got plenty of power banks, the cable in the car, you know, that's not so bad. But the speed, it not functioning properly, that is really getting to me. You know, I probably would have upgraded to iPhone 7 if I had been happy with the camera. I know everybody says that the camera has got more megapixels and it's got portrait mode and it's got a couple other cool features. But I went to the store, took some pictures, sent them to myself, and compared them with pictures taken by my iPhone 6. And I actually preferred the pictures on the iPhone 6 better. So I didn't. And the same thing is kind of true with the 8 and the 10. I realize I'm supposed to think that it's the best camera since sliced bread, but I don't. So, yeah, I don't know when I would want to pay $1,000 to upgrade my phone when my iPhone 6 is, you know, meeting most of my needs and I'm happy with the pictures. Now, before I started vlogging and got the G7X Mark II, I was taking a ton of pictures with my iPhone, like almost all of my pictures except for things that I wanted to be, wanted to zoom in on, or, you know, really like was of extremely important occasion, I would get out my Canon 70D and take some pictures. But, yeah, now I don't take so many pictures with the iPhone anymore, so I'm not sure how important the camera is on the phone anyway. Joey's begging me to upgrade my iPhone because obviously he wants to move from the 5 to the 6. And there's a noticeable screen size even though I have the regular 6 and not the 6 Plus. So yeah, I get it that he would like me to upgrade, but I just don't think I'm there yet. You know, if I really wanted to, I could, but I'm just not overwhelmed by what it'll do for me. So we'll see. I can change my mind at any time and go and get the new phone, right? But once I've got it, I've got it. So yeah, I'm just not in a rush. So it's about 52 miles to the Burlington supercharger, and it says it'll take us an hour and 20 minutes to get there. I'm not too surprised. We have to go a ways before we get up to the interstate, and once we get to the interstate, it should go pretty quick. But so there's about 45 minutes until we go on peak electric use, but I'm gonna get us a little bit of charge. We're down at like 190 miles, something like that. And I'll make sure to pull the plug at 5. So saw on the Facebook Pokemon Fuquay raid group that there's an Absol at the park near us. So we're headed up there to meet a crowd of people. Wish us luck.